What's up? Welcome back to the Sweet Cherry Podcast. I am here with Miss Fox.
And I'm here with Miss Cherry.
And Maya, what are those cherries called? Marciano? No.
Mars
Say-
something.
They're
They are
whatever, guys.
We'll get back to that.
So we got a hot topic today, and it is a weirdest date. Weirdest date.
Weirdest date.
Yeah, weirdest dates ever.
Do
You have any weird dates?
trying to think. I don't know. First of all, I haven't been on a lot of dates in my life, but
Okay.
the ones that I were in
Mhm.
were usually people I was in a relationship with. It wasn't really like a dating, like I was just out there dating and going on dates. Because I was either always like in a relationship with someone, you know.
Yeah, but to get in a relationship, didn't you have to go on a date?
Yeah, but it was more like, but I never had any weird dates.
Oh,
you know?
okay. Oh, well, obviously, because if it's weird. Well, I can't say that
I wouldn't be
because
with them. I wouldn't have been with them.
yeah, but I was gonna say, like, you can't really say that because there's some people, like, it could be a weird date, but it's kind of what drew them to the relationship, you know.
Yeah, I never had one though. I had like regular, normal dates.
Okay, yeah, I had a weird one.
Did you? I gotta hear this.
Oh my god, it's so funny. So when I was young, I was like a teenager, right? And
Oh god.
so I used to be like a groupie,
Okay.
right?
Oh,
Back in the
yeah,
days, right?
yeah.
So I used to love these like
Like the boy
Spanish-
bands. right? I
yeah, but
remember
the
that.
Spanish ones. So like I used to like the Barrio Boys. I used to like God, what the freak was the name of the other group?
Like the Spanish groups.
Yeah,
back
they were
then?
all Spanish.
Okay.
Like freaking Proyecto.
Oh, I remember that. Okay, okay.
Fulanito, you know, like
Yeah, that was
those, right?
popping back then.
Yes. So this. Oh, I'm not gonna say the name of the group.
Okay. Wait, it was one of the guys from.
It was one of the guys
Okay.
from the group, right? So I used to be like a groupie. Me and my girlfriends always used to go to like the Puerto Rican festival and stuff like that. And we're talking like back in the freaking 90s, right? So one day, oh, this is like, all right, this is a long story, okay? Enjoy, get your popcorn, bitches, or your drink, something. Anyway, so I used to be like a groupie and I used to chase all these, bands around and whatever. And I started talking to one of the guys from this group, right? And I had his phone number, blah, 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 blah. And this is back in the days when you used to mail letters to each other. So he
Before
gave me
cell phones and all that.
Yeah, so he gave me his address. So I could write him a letter or whatever, right? So
Like a pen pal type of thing.
yeah. So that was one of the guys of the group, right? But then we stopped talking. We didn't even go out. Like I think I just met him twice at an event,
Okay.
right? So you know when you started to tell a story and then the memories just start coming back because you forgot about like half the stuff that you did and happened and how you got to
And
the
it's all
story, and
coming
now
back
it's
to
just
you
like
now.
starting to come back to me, right? So the guy I met at the Puerto Rican festival, right? The guy from the group, I met him at the Puerto Rican festival because his group was performing there, right? So that's when I first got his phone number and all that. And then but I was actually there to see another group. I was there to see the Barrio Boys. Big pimpin'. So I was there to see the Barrio Boys, but then the other group kind of caught my eye, right? So, but the Barrio Boys were a way more popular than this group was.
Okay.
Like they were just beginning their
Now I'm
journey,
trying to think of
right?
90s groups because you named quite a few of them already. Menudo was way back in the day.
No. I wasn't a Menudo fan.
Yeah, I was way before. We was little.
Way little.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I was there to see the Barrio Boys, but then I saw this other group, and I was like, and he gave me the time of day, so I was like, hey, hi, nice to meet you. And he gave me his phone number. So anyway, so I followed them. He got us backstage for his performance, but then we left after they left, so I couldn't really stay for the Barrio Boys. But anyway, that's different, totally different story. Anyway, so then after that, I saw them again at another event, right? But I didn't know this event also for the Barrio Boys. I was there, for my birthday. It was a birthday gift that my father had given to me to take me to this show, concert, whatever the hell you want to call it, right? So so that group happened to be there also. So I was like, oh crap, because I'm there for the Barrio Boys. I'm not there for this group. And then the guy that I loved in the Barrio Boys, I was like, I don't want him to see me talking to the other guy in the other group.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I take a picture with them. I take a picture, all of them or whatever. And then I guess to take the pictures with the Barrio Boys or whatever. And then after that, I talked to the guy, we talk on the phone or whatever, but we never went out. We never like hooked up, nothing like that. And then eventually we just stopped talking.
Okay.
Right. So then got a few years had passed or whatever. No, I'm lying, not a few years. A few months had passed, right? And I was still on this Barrio Boy journey.
Right.
Trying to catch me one of them. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just like a freaking teenager, like 16, 17 years old, like trying to wrangle in this celebrity. But, so I went, oh God, so many events in my life. So anyway, so I went, the Barrio Boys were supposed to do like a little performance at a concert, a merengue concert in Madison Square Garden. What the Barrio Boys had to do with a merengue concert, I have no idea, but they were supposed to be there. So, I was like, I didn't have no tickets. And this was like a popular like merengue jam that they did yearly at that time in Madison Square Garden, like through the radio stations, like merengue bash, whatever the hell you want to call it, So they were supposed to be there. Anyway, so I decide that I'm gonna go to Madison Square Garden. I'm gonna dress cute and I'm gonna go to Madison Square Garden. I don't got no tickets to this damn concert.
Oh, what?
And I'm gonna go there or whatever. And I'm just gonna stand outside and I'm gonna wait to see the Barrio Boys come into Madison Square Garden like a freaking loca, a groupie, right?
Gosh,
so I end up going.
Great.
I end up going over there, right? And I meet this as I'm standing outside. I meet this guy, and he worked doing like music videos and things like that. So he comes and he starts talking. Now I'm with a friend of mine, and of course my dad. My dad always came with me to all these types of crazy things. He was like my cheerleader to every event. So I was like, all right,
great.
So we go, no intention of going to this concert. I'm just going there because I want to be crazy and see the Barrio Boys for a split second so they can just wave at me as they walk inside.
Right. And your dad was like right there with you.
My dad was with me. Like he was just
great.
like, all right, that's cool. Whatever you want, let's go, right? So I go, whatever, we meet this guy, and the guy does like music videos and this, that, and the other. And he's like, oh, you should give me your phone number, blah, blah, blah. I'll give you my phone number. Maybe I can get you like in a couple of videos and this, that, and the other, right? I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, blah, 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 right? So this guy All right, so let me finish telling you about the concert story, right? So the guy's like, oh, so you guys are gonna go. He tells me the Barrio Boys ended up canceling last minute that they weren't gonna go. So I went all the way to freaking Madison Square Garden. They didn't even show up. Right?
No.
So I was like, damn, whatever. So I was like, oh, I guess we're going home. And he was like, what do you mean you're going home? And I was like, he was like, you guys aren't gonna go into the concert? And I'm like, no. So my father starts laughing. He's like, do you believe this nut job brings us out here just so she can see the people groups going inside? So the guy starts laughing or whatever. And he's like, just hang out a while and give me a few. So he ends up getting us tickets to go in to see the concert.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Right? So, but he was like, the only thing is I needed there was 3 of us. So he was like, I can get 2 tickets together. One is not with you. So my father was like, all right, you girls go together, and I'll go to the other. I'll go be by myself. Or whatever.
Sure, they wanted the cute girl. They want your dad.
So we end up going to the concert. We have a great time or whatever.
Of course.
So anyway, so then some time passes by, right? And I was in contact with the same guy that got me the tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So one day he called Sherry. I have a music video for you. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah. He was like, it's fulanito. They got a music video that they're doing, blah, 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 blah. You're gonna come. And he was like, I want you, I could get you in it, come, whatever. So I'm like, all right, yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna do it, right? So I end up going. And I end up going to do this fulanito music video, right? So when I get there, I didn't know that the other group, not the Barrio Boy group,
okay.
The other group that I used to be friends, that they were going to be in the video.
Oh my God.
Right? So now some time has passed. I hadn't talked to the guy from that group.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, whatever,
Whatever, you forgot about him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he says, so I get there, whatever, and we're talking, we're chit-chatting. So he says hello to me, but he's very standoffish and like maybe he had a girlfriend or something at the time. So he was like, whatever.
Yeah.
So anyways, but there was another cute guy in the group. So I was like, all right, well, I'll talk to you. So I start talking to the other guy that's in the group, right? And nothing, I thought he was nice looking, but we were just talking, and he was like, oh, come stand by me, in the video and blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, all right, fine. Like, the day goes on, we do the music video, blah, 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 blah. It was tons of fun. And then by the end, he's like, here, give me, here's my number. Give me a call, la, 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 la. So I'm like, all right, cool, right? So then I end up calling him or whatever. So he's like, I met up with him twice, right? So the first time that we met up, he was trying to go solo.
Okay.
So at that time there was Jimmy's Bronx Cafe.
Oh, I remember that.
So so I had met him out there by Jimmy's Bronx Cafe because he was doing. I went one time. Okay. I ended up meeting him because he was doing
Bronx, guys.
Crazy out there.
He's from New York.
It was daytime, so I wasn't ready. So I go and meet him, whatever. He's doing like some photo shoot or whatever the hell he was doing, whatever. So then I go meet up with him. So then we end up. So by that first meetup, right? I was already had like kind of vibes. Like, I don't think I really like this guy.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna match. This is not gonna go anywhere, right? So I already kind of had like this kind of vibe, right? Okay. So the next time I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it one more chance, blah, 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 blah.
See what happens.
So I gave it one more chance, and then I meet up with him again. And this time it's in a recording studio. Right. So now the whole group is there at the recording studio. So I'm like, damn. Right. So we go to the recording studio. And then I think there was another group there. I don't remember.
But you never strike me as shy, ever. So that would be like something that you
Oh,
probably be
well,
like,
yeah, I went in there and I started like talking. I feel like first of all, I get along with guys more quickly than I do with girls.
oh, well, good. Well, you're a pretty female. That's always going to be a thing with girls growing up.
But even just being cool with them, like just have like a cool relationship, and you know what I mean. So
it's always like that. It's usually like that, I think.
So I went in there and I'm talking and chit chatting with all the guys that are in there or whatever. So, and we're like really just chilling. Like we just like I know them all my life. Right?
So we're just hanging out.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. I'm in the recording studio, guys. So I'm in the recording studio, right? And they're recording, they're laughing, blah, blah, blah. So it's this guy's turn to go in and sing, go in the booth and sing his verse and blah, 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 right? So I'm like, so he's like, he does a few takes or whatever, and then he ends up calling me inside the booth with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, come, maybe give me some energy, give me some inspiration, some vibe. Let me feed off your vibe type.
Yeah.
Sorry. So I'm already, when he's like saying things like this in my head, I'm like, okay. So he asked for my hands and I'm like, okay. And I give him my hands, right? And then he's like, take deep breaths. And I'm like, so I'm like, okay, this is kind of like meditating or, whatever. So he's like, take some deep breaths. And then I'm like taking deep breaths and he got his eyes closed and he's taking his deep breaths and he's like, so he tells me, and then he's like, come do it with me. And then I close my eyes and I take a deep breath, I breathe in and then I let it out. And then as I'm, he goes, when I inhale, I want you to exhale. I want you to exhale. Right? So I'm like, okay. And then he's like, I want to breathe the air you breathe. What? Come on. Like,
how old are you, first of all?
First of all, I'm like 17 years old.
Oh my God.
I'm like 17 years old. That's the first thing
we gotta state here.
And in my mind, I'm like, you're a loser.
Yeah,
this
like, what
is
wrong
so
with this
freaking corny.
What
you mean I want to breathe the air you breathe? Te meto un cocotazo. Get out of here with that crap.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. You don't want to hear that shit at 17. That's weird.
I'm like, who says that? Ew. So, that was the last time here for me. But I became cool with a couple of other guys in the studio and I got their phone number. And nothing ever happened though. Like we literally would just talk shit on the phone.
But still.
But nothing happened. But yeah,
that guy was out.
He was out.
Oh my God. That's weird. That's something you say to somebody you're like, you have a deep connection with. That was deep.
Not even a deep connection, with.
It's just weird.
It's like, it's just, maybe because I'm not like romantic like that.
You're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, ew. Get the hell out of here.
What's up with this weirdo? Like, I don't know. What's up with your friends? What's going on?
Can you believe what your friend just told me?
You want me to breathe?
I want to breathe air. You breathe. I got air for you right back here.
Yeah. Come on, Ollie. Put your cabeza. Come breathe this air, baby. Come breathe this air, baby.
Oh my God, that was so funny. And then I went home and told my mom, can you believe this? I went home and I told my mom the story and she just started cracking up. Okay, so if my mom thought that was funny and weird, I know that's funny and weird.
I can't say no more. I'm sorry.
I'm out of here, guys. Bye.
That's creepy. That's weird, especially that you didn't even know him. It's not. That sounds like some deep shit. Like
Not like that.
Like, I want to breathe the air you breathe. Like, that's like deep. Like, you got real feelings right there.
Cherry said,
Not me.
Cherry said, no,
Oh my god.
you're not going to get these cherries.
Yes. My cherry is mine for the keeping.
So that was like my weirdest date I ever been on. I want to know someone else's weird date. So if you have a weird date, put it down in the comments. Let me know, because I'm going to talk about your weird date.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that shit.
Like, can you believe this guy told us? Can you believe this girl told us she went and he wanted to smell her feet on the first date?
And she gladly did it.
Oh my god. All right, guys, so that is it for this lovely conversation today.
Yes. A weird date. Let us know about yours.
Yes, absolutely. I want to know all about it. I want the deets. Give me the tea steaming hot. So yeah, that is it, and we will catch you on the next Sweet Cherry podcast.
Oh yeah.
Later.
Later.